Yo, Elliott.
Yo, Elliott, I am 24 and I feel like I have a slight idea of where I'm heading, but it's not crystal clear. How can I develop patience but also be consistent, taking action in my life to remain productive? You know where you're going based on what you see in front of you. So the most important thing right now to know that you're heading in the right direction is if you're taking care of what you've got. I know you have a wife. Well, are you tending to caring for and growing your marriage? Are you tending to caring for and growing your family, your baby? Are you tending to and growing your line of work? So a lot of times we get caught up in this phantasm of future ecstasy. Oh, I'm going here. And I think a lot of the goal gurus get us screwed up here because it's like, oh, you need to have a clear idea of exactly where you're going and you have to know how you're going to get there. You got to be very specific about your goals. And the fact is, that's going to do nothing but get you frustrated. Because who the hell can have that clear of an idea of where you're going to be in 12 years? You can have a sense of what's unfolding in those 12 years. And then you can look back and see in retrospect, that's where I came from and that's why that happened so that I could be here. But all you could really know about the future, especially when you're in this blind spot, is based on what's happening right now. The three things that were most prominent in my life at age 24 was I was married, I had my first baby, and I was a personal trainer. By the time 36 came around, I was still married, had 4 kids, and was a world famous personal trainer. Did I know that was going to happen? Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know it was going to equal 4 kids, and I didn't know YouTube was going to be a thing because when I was 24, it didn't exist. But those things were the seeds that came to fruition. So if you want to have an idea of the kind of fruit you will likely experience over the course of the next 12 years, look at the seeds that are being planted in your life right now. That's all you really need to know. All you need to know is what's in front of you right now, and are you tending to it? Are you taking care of it? Are you being diligent about its love? How can I develop patience, but also be taking consistent action? You're taking consistent action when you do the things that are in front of you. Patience is not even an act. It's more a matter of your perspective, meaning I need to get it now. I need to have it now. I need to see the fruits now. But it's illogical, so it's a thinking error. So for example, it's been 2 seasons now. I'm going on the 3rd season of having an orchard. And I'm pointing out here because I can see my trees and I can see my berry bushes. I can see them all out here. Some of the berry bushes are beginning to give berries, but not all of them. It would be completely illogical for me. It would be against the natural law to say, why aren't all these trees giving me fruits right now? How can I make these things give me more fruit more quickly? I'd be trying to defy nature. I literally have to wait. Well, do I fertilize them? Sure, I fertilize them. I make sure they're well watered. I make sure they get a lot of sun. I prune them. I tend to them. But I can't make the berries come faster, bro. I can't make the fruit come faster. That's on God's time. That's on the processes of nature. Life is literally spiraling, just like the clock. I don't think it's a mistake that the clock is a circle. I don't think it's a mistake that we call it the annual cycle. We literally are doing this, but we have the experience of time. So as it's spinning, it's kind of spiraling somewhere. You can't speed up the forward trajectory without expecting to speed up the cyclical nature of it. You literally have to go through the whole clock. You literally have to pass. If you want to get from 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock, you got to pass through 8 hours. You ain't going to get there in a quantum leap. It just doesn't happen. But we get into our imaginations about things and we think it's supposed to be a certain way. And unfortunately, most of the time our imagination is completely out of step with our reality. So be right where you are. Be grateful. Always grateful. Gratitude is so damn important. Be grateful for what you do have because that will put you in grace. It will put you in the grace of receiving more of God's graces. It's so easy to give something to somebody and to give them more when they're thankful. I want to give grateful people things. How much more does your Father in heaven want to do that?
Yo, Elliott.